Welcome to Blonde Cards and Crafts. Let's make something together. Hello and welcome crafter if you're new here. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. Today I'm going to make a card using the Love from Lizi November 2023 card kit called Christmas Ballet. This is card 10 in a series of 10 cards that I've made. I've brought each card to you, one per day, and if you look down in the description below, you'll see the links to my previous 9 cards. You'll also see links to Lizi's website, products used, to the other design team members, and all the other things you might need. Look down in the description. And so finally we're on card number 10, and this card is great for using up scrap pieces. First of all, I have what looks like a 6x6 card here, but if you have only got an A4 sheet of cardstock, you don't have 12x12s, and you want to make what looks like a 6x6 card, well, this is what I do. I take an A4 sheet and I cut it down to 11.5 by 6, and then I score it in the middle at 5 3/4. So I'll have a 5 3/4 by 6 inch card base, and that'll fit into a 6x6 envelope, and it also will give you a little bit of room, so if you have a bit of bulk on your card, it'll fit in there nicely. So this card measures 5 3/4 by 6. I have these two pieces. My red piece measures 5.5 by 5 3/4, and it's going to sit on there. And then on top of that, I have a white piece, and I just have a 1/8 border going the whole way around. My white piece measures 5 3/8 by 5 5/8. I've got a piece of cardstock then to go inside. I have red and I have white. I've used a lovely little bauble ephemera piece. I have drawn a black line and I've put a couple of little squiggles along the way. I seen that and I thought it was a real cool idea, so yeah, ran with it. And my bauble is just glued down then onto it. So the red piece here, this measures 5 3/8 by 5 5/8, and then my white piece measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to pop that inside. It's just a little bit smaller than the piece that we have on the outside, but not by much. I was using up what I had left of the red cardstock. I have 4 panels here. I have 3 of them made up and 1 to make up. So my red squares measure 2.5 by 2 5/8. That's the red ones. And then my pattern paper and my white cardstock, they both measure 2 1/4 by 2 3/8. Now the white piece, I took a white piece of cardstock and I took my 2 lovely little snowflakes, and I did 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th generation stamping. So I stamped my stamp into my ink and then stamped it down once and then twice and then 3 times and 4 times, just until it started fading out. And then I did the same with the smaller one. I stamped that into the ink and then onto my cardstock, and I just moved it around so it went from a black image down to a grey image. So I think it's 1st, 2nd and 3rd generation stamping is what I've done with that, and I think it gives a lovely background pattern piece. I've used the bauble pattern paper for these 2 squares, so I used the bauble ephemera pieces that came in the kit. The ones on these 2 panels are up on a bit of foam tape, but the one on my inside panel, that's going to be straight flat. So I'll take this piece and I'll glue it on here, and then once I have that glued on there, I can then glue my 4 panels down. So I'm going to glue this down here. I'm going to glue this panel to the front, and I'm going to pop this panel inside. I'm going to stamp on this one first though, before I pop that inside. And then once I've that done, we'll put our panels on together. Because there's not very much, you just need to, when you put them down, have a dry run first before you glue them down. You want to make sure that your borders going the whole way around are more or less the same, so you can focus on the outside and then focus on the inside. So that's what I'm going to do, get my stamping platform out and stamp on this, and then we'll do some assembly. So the stamp that I have used in for the inside is another freebie. This came in Papercraft Essentials issue 188 magazine, and it's a card making magic one. But I love that. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And so that's what I've stamped inside. So now let's go ahead and assemble our card. And there we go. There is our lovely card. I think this is a great card for batch making, for, you know, if you're doing craft fairs. This one is a fabulous one for using up your scraps and stamping. So that's it. That is our last card in this series of 10 cards. I hope that you have enjoyed them all if you've watched through one each day. If not, I'll leave links, as I said, to the previous cards down below. I'd like to thank Lizi for bringing out a beautiful kit, this Christmas Ballet November card kit. Don't forget, there's links down below in the description to the subscription, to the products I've used, to the other design team members. You can share your makes with myself and Lizi on our Facebook pages. And I think that's everything. Yeah, have a look in the description if you want to find something that I haven't mentioned. So that's it, folks. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye for now. Bye bye.